Hello friends, welcome to the tutorial of TIT Lateral Entrance Exam 2020 Google Form filling up. So first and foremost, we shall open one browser. It may be any browser, Google or Microsoft Edge. In the address bar of the browser, we shall type the URL of the Google Form as I have given here. Now I am entering it. So you will be asked to log in into some account, like say I'm trying to log in through my account. Now I'll enter my password. So now I have entered the Google form. Now as we see here, the heading says Lateral Entrance Examinations 2020, Tripura Institute of Technology, Narsingarh. So in this application form, first and foremost, we have to fill up our email address. This email address is very important as it will send you a copy of the form which you have filled up. Now the next portion, we have to select the branch for which we are applying for. If you are applying for a single branch, you can choose any single branch, or those who want to apply for double, like computer science as well as electronics and communication engineering, they can opt for that. Then you have to enter your name, after that you will have to upload your birth certificate or PRTC, whichever is applicable. So I have here a copy of PRTC. I'll be uploading it. So it is done. Now upload your passport size photograph. Now remember that it should be less than 1 MB size. So I am selecting the photo and I am uploading it. After that you have to fill up your father's name. Then it shall be followed by your mother's name. Then you have to click on the male or female sex. Then after that you shall enter your date of birth. The date of birth shall be filled up as date, month and year, DD, MM, YY. So I am filling up here, say arbitrarily 21, then okay. After that you'll have to enter your personal marks of identification. Then I shall enter my blood group, whichever is applicable. Then my locality, either rural or urban. My Aadhaar card, which is a 12-digit code. And we shall move to the next section. Now we come across the Challan related information section. Here there are two options. One is for one Challan, and for those who are applying double entry, they shall have to upload another Challan also. Now I am applying the first one, Challan. And as you can see, there is option of double entry, so I am just trying to show you how to upload. Here is another challan. Now this is over. Now I shall move to the next section. This is the address section. There are two types of addresses. One is address for correspondence and another is permanent address. So here we shall put for address for correspondence, like say and we shall put our pin code and your mobile number. Email ID. Now let's go to the next section. Now we have here the permanent address section where we shall put our permanent address. Then the pin code of permanent address and your mobile number. Now to another section, there is option for nationality, which we'll have to type. Then you have to fill up the religion out of the list which is provided, like say Sikhism. Then you have to fill up the category, either you are ST or SC. So now if you are ST, then you can upload a category certificate, like say I have prepared one here, so I shall be uploading. Now this portion is to mention whether if you are PWD or ward of ex-serviceman. If it is not applicable, you can click on the not applicable. Otherwise, if you select for PWD, then you'll have to upload your certificate of PWD or ward of ex-serviceman, whichever is applicable. So here I am, for testing, I'll be uploading one certificate for PWD. Let us go to the next section. In this section, we shall be filling up our education details. We shall start with the first semester. The first semester, let's say for the purpose of simplicity, I'll simply put up 66.66. Then I'll upload my first semester mark sheet. Then I'll fill up the percentage of marks of second semester, let's say 54.68. Then upload the second semester mark sheet. Then the third semester marks. Again, I'll upload the third semester mark sheet now. Now the fourth semester mark. And I shall upload accordingly the fourth semester mark sheet. Similarly, I shall fill up the fifth semester mark sheet and again upload the mark sheet for fifth semester. Now in case of sixth semester, Those who have already given the 6th semester, they can simply fill up their marks and upload their mark sheet. But for those who have not given 6th semester and are about to appear for 6th semester, they have another option, for which we'll have to go to the next section. That's why this has not been kept mandatory. Let us go to the next section. In this section, we shall give information about our backlogs. Here, either you have backlog in 1st semester, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, or you have no backlog. If you have no backlog, simply check this out. And if you have any backlog in any semester, you may upload your mark sheet here. I'm going to the next section. In the next section, for those who are sponsored candidate, they'll have to give their employment details. If you are employed, yes or no. If you are employed, say I am giving here yes, so I shall have to give the organization in which I am employed, either it is government, corporate, or public sector undertaking. That's I have given public sector undertaking. Now you have to fill up the department also. As a department, institution, office, or organization in which I am employed. To give a designation, the address of the organization where employed. Whether you have applied with NOC, no objection certificate, or not. If yes, then click yes. If no, click no. And along with that, you can upload one clearly scanned copy of NOC. So I am uploading the NOC. Now this portion is over. We shall go to the next section. Now we come to the concluding section here, that is the declaration. In this declaration, it is stated that I hereby declare that the information furnished herein are true and correct to the best of my knowledge and belief. I also assure to abide by the rules and regulations related to the examination, and my candidature may be treated as cancelled for any unfair activity that tantamount to the break of examination conduct rules. Now, in this case, the only option is yes. If you give no, then your form shall be rejected. So there is only one option. You'll have to click on yes. After that, the last portion is the signature. You have to give your clearly signed copy of your signature. Here I have one copy. Now I shall upload it. So my Google form is over. Now here in the last portion, I shall click on the submit button so that my form is submitted. Once it is submitted, Google form will give you a response. A copy of the response shall go to your email address also, the one which I have mentioned previously. So here there is a message, thanks for submitting your contact info. So I hope this was easy to understand and you can similarly fill up the form. Thank you, friends.